Alright, everybody. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I know I haven't had a video in a few weeks, so I thought I'd put one together. Let you guys know I am still a miner. Still hard at it. Trying to make go Satoshis, yo. But anyway, I thought I'd show you today, just real quickly, what I mine, what I hold, what I don't hold, what I use to exchange. So these are my main cryptocurrencies right now that I hold on to. I have a few others uh, that I've also mined in the past that I have in a wallet that just sit there. But this is it right here, my main ones. So as you can see here, some people are going to say, "What the heck? Why are you doing Bitcoin Gold?" Well, Bitcoin Gold sometimes is the most profitable to mine. I don't the amount of work that they've put into their network and into their platform sucks. I'll be straight up. They have not delivered on their platform promises and upgrades, and they keep giving excuses. But sometimes I can mine Bitcoin Gold and make more satoshis by mining Bitcoin Gold, and then after a few weeks or 3 weeks or a month or whatever, I can exchange it for like Ethereum or Bitcoin, or I can divide it in half between Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? And so then I end up with more satoshis at the end of the month in Ethereum and Bitcoin than if I had just mined Ethereum or just mined Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin Gold is on this list. It is viable in that aspect to a miner. Um, One of the other ones, Aeon. I think most of you probably know this one. Um, Really good platform. They've delivered on every single timeline that they have for their projects and their platform, and they have a working platform with working technology. They have already done a coin swap with a coin bridge that they created. Went successfully. So yeah, kudos to them. I mine them. I hold them. Loki Network. I also mine that. Um, Loki. A lot of people look at the 24-hour volume of Loki and they go like, "Oh, it's a shit coin." Nah, it's really not. Um, the issue with Loki is, I don't know if you've tried to buy Loki or exchange for Loki. Good luck. It's that much demand for this cryptocurrency that there is, and I'm not exaggerating. You can get on any of the exchanges where Loki is at, and there will be 100 times more buyers for Loki than sellers available. This is why, literally, this is why you see such a low 24-hour volume. People won't sell their Loki. A reason why is because it's secure node, or whatever you want to call it, master node, secure node, all the same thing in the long run. Um, is very, very, very profitable. And so people hodl the Loki so they can open up secure nodes, master node, whatever you want to call it. And that's why. It is extremely hard to get Loki. So yeah, I hold Loki. I mine it. Um, Anon. Anon, a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's a crap coin, blah blah blah. Look, it's 24-hour volume." This is a speculative mine that I do. Um, Reason why is I did some research. Yeah, research. Actually, look into them. Um, they have an actual development team. I've actually seen their developers in videos, in chats. They came out of the gun right off the bat with masternodes. And then on top of that, they made their masternodes so easy to do because they partnered with a couple VPSs that you could set up a masternode, if you don't even know what you're doing, 10-15 minutes. It's that easy. Um, I could probably take my 8-year-old granddaughter, sit her down, and give her step-by-step instructions, and she could set up a masternode on Anon. It's that simple, and it's fairly cheap to do because it's not a very adapted coin. A lot of people haven't picked up on it yet. So I mine it, I hold it. I do have a masternode on it. Am I making killer profit? with that masternode? No, no, I'm barely breaking even, but I have one. And like I said, it's speculative. That's why I have it there. Ethereum Classic, I've always mined Ethereum Classic. I have for a very long time. Um, I had hoped one day they actually would start moving more with their development team. They really haven't. They have some upgrades and updates and this and that, but nothing, that is just like bam. But it's still there. It's still out there. It's very popular still. I mine it up to a certain extent. I hold about 100 Ethereum Classic in my wallet. And then what I do, anything I mine throughout the month on Ethereum Classic ends up over 100. I divide out between Ethereum and Bitcoin. Monero, I mine and hold. Um, I have uh, I have some Monero, and I just like the Monero ideology. A lot of people are like, oh, it's the drug dealer coin of choice. Well, I don't care. It's technology, and you know what? The drug dealer currency of choice is still USD. So what's the difference? People, they just want to play it down and give it a bad name. It's the way it is. Ethereum, of course, I mine that. I mine that a lot right now. I'm getting ready for January, see what happens with it. And good old Bitcoin. I do have a couple ASICs that I mine with that. And then, of course, I exchange into Bitcoin a lot of my crypto every month. Now, as you see, the market, we just rebounded and we're still up over 7 days total, pretty much for everything besides Loki right now. It's diving, but that's the way it is. And one thing, another thing is, I'll go over how much do I mine. So on Ethereum right now, I have 20 GPUs mining Ethereum. I have a 12 card um, NVIDIA rig that mines it full time, and then I have a 8 card AMD RX 580 rig that mines it full time. I can switch those off when I feel like it, but here for the last month, maybe two, it's been mining nonstop full time on those. Bitcoin, I only have those two ASICs. They're not even profitable, really. I should just turn them off. But it's about Satoshi's in a day, so yeah, I do mine with them. Monero. Monero, I do not have a dedicated mining rig for just Monero. I have a 12 card GPU RX 580 rig that I split its time between Monero and Loki. So I would say half the time it's mining Loki, half the time it's running Monero. Every once in a while, if I'm feeling lucky, I'll put it also on Ethereum. So at times I can have 32 GPUs up on Ethereum. Um, Anon is speculative for me. I mine it on occasion, usually 1 day or 2 days on a weekend. And I've got another 8 card NVIDIA rig. It's all 1070 Ti's. It mines it on the weekends. Bitcoin Gold, I will mine it when it's most profitable. Usually with that Anon rig, I'll switch it over to Bitcoin Gold. Um, what else? Let's see. Aeon. Aeon, I mine probably 2 to 3 days a week. Um, and I've been mining it with a rig that I've got. I've got four 1080s on it and four 1070s on that. And yeah, so that's what I do with it. And Anon's website, if you want to go check them out, you can check them out. Their white paper is pretty basic. Um, they do require a full node for the wallet. Don't let that distract you. It's not that hard to do. Um, it's an interesting project. Like I said, they came out of the gate pretty much with master nodes, and their master node setup is super easy. It's wonderful. And basically, that's what it is. Here is Ethereum right now. Let's see what I've got. Looks like 2 rigs on it right now. Yeah, I've got a one of my smaller AMD rigs right now. This is actually a 5 card rig sitting on it, and then there's an Nvidia rig. This is mostly 1060s, I think, 12 cards, if I remember right. It might have a 1070 in there. I'd have to look. I can't remember. I've got like 5 rigs. I need to organize all my cards, separate them out, but I haven't got around to that. Because you got to turn them off, right? And you turn them off, you're not mining. But yeah, that's where everything's at for now. Um, so it's been kind of hectic mining. A lot of people have dropped off the mining game. Just as an example, let's take a look here. Let me pull something up. All right, so a lot of people are like, "Man, why are you buying GPUs? Blah blah blah. They're not problem." I don't buy brand new GPUs anymore. Um, I get them off eBay, and I've been really lucky. Almost all the cards. I had one card out of maybe like in the last 2 months. I've bought like 30 some more cards. One card that I had to return, so that's not bad. That's actually really good. But as you can see, here's the prices of these are 1070 cards, folks. Founders Edition, $215. That's buy it now. That's buy it now. If you go through some bidding, you can probably get it a little less. 212 for the GTX EVGA 1070 SC Gaming Special Edition Mass Effect. I remember when this card right here, I remember it was going for 550, 600 bucks. You can get a Zotac. I'm not a fan of them for 225 with free shipping. I mean, you can't beat that. And then let's take a look over here. Oh, I just bought one of these because I can't pass that up. This is, yeah, platinum. Platinum power supply. EVGA Supernova 1200 P2. Excellent power supply. I bought it. Free shipping. $124 basically. That's insane. All cables, original boxes. I've bought from this guy before, or this person, this lady, whoever it is, and came perfectly fine. Bought a 1600 water not long ago from him. I'm not even going to tell you the price. It'd make you sick. But yeah, people are dumping their shit, selling it. This is the time to buy, right? That's what I do. Okay, so that's just some suggestions. If you're gonna speculate, you're gonna take a risk. Don't spend more money than what you can afford to lose. I'm not a financial advisor. I may lose my ass on these. May not. I don't know. But right now, to build a used mining rig at these prices is excellent. I mean, that's an excellent entry price. Really is. You can't beat it. Uh, this one right here, man, I got a for the win last week. EVGA GeForce GTX 1070 for the win 2. Wait for it. Wait for it. $229 with shipping. That was shipping included. I looked up the serial number on the website to see if he had already registered it. He had. He registered it 4 months ago. It was like a 5-month-old card. 229 bucks. So yeah, that's if you're going to get into it, now is when to get in it. All these people that are like, oh, I wish I would have got into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency when it was blah 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 blah, and video cards are cheap. Well, hello, video cards are cheap right now. The 2070s, the 2080s, that 20X series, I'm not even touching. Those are pieces of crap. But yeah, and then the RX 580s, you can get those even cheaper. I buy RX 580 8 gigs all day long on eBay for 150. That's with shipping free. You can't beat that. 30 mega hash RX 580 on Ethereum for 150 bucks. I mean, that's yeah. I don't even know how much better of a deal you're gonna get. Anyway, so these are the prices. As you see, it's going down again. But hey, I'm a little hard-skinned. I've been in this cryptocurrency since early 2016. So I've seen some hard times already. I first got into Bitcoin in 2014. Um, I wish I would have stayed in it. And if I had stayed in it, I probably wouldn't be doing these videos because I'd be somewhere in the Caribbean living a wonderful life. But, I mined, oh God, in 2014, I mined like 8 Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin took a dump and I did my math and I was like, oh man, you know what? Yeah, I've got these 8 Bitcoin. They're worth X amount of money, but it cost me more to get them than what I got. So I kind of quit. I had put the private keys and all that up on a storage facility, up on a storage device, and just kind of walked away from it for a few years. And then 2016, I went and looked at it again. I was like, huh, I'm kind of liking this trend, and got back in. But yep, I wish I had stayed in. I definitely would have paid off my home and probably my motorcycle, my Harley. That's why you see these Harley advertisements. I'm always on Harley website. But um, you know, hindsight's 2020. But yeah, right now, honestly, in my opinion, it's a great time to build cheap mining rigs um, with GPUs. Uh, People are like, "Oh, it's not profitable with GPUs." Yeah, it is. I don't care. And for me, it's more about the satoshis and investing, right? And people are like, "Oh, just invest cash." Okay, yeah, that's great. I do that as well. But I also, why not get paid to buy Bitcoin essentially or Ethereum? So when I'm mining, yeah, it's cost me my electricity here in Arkansas is cheap. So I make, let's just say as an example, I make $5 a day. That's just a number out of my head. So I'm profiting $5 a day, getting, I don't know, like 0.15 Ethereum a day, right? Plus getting paid $5 to do that. I don't know anywhere else that's going to give you money to get their Ethereum. In a way, that's the way mining works, right? You're working for it. So, yeah, it's a interesting technology, and I'm not giving up on it. A lot of people shouldn't, but a lot of miners are. But I take advantage of that. Sorry if you sold your GPUs, I bought them. Keep selling them, please. But y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And this is One Fat Miner, and I'm out.